Over the years, what I've observed about masculinity, true masculinity, is that their struggles are largely silent. Most men are quiet about it. They don't ask for help often when they need it. They don't need validation either. Maybe every 5 years or so, someone gets them some socks or a pie. They let results speak for them. I think a lot of men exhibit protection and provision quietly without acknowledgement, and they're okay with that. I feel like if you're truly strong, you don't need to flaunt it. Same with wealth. I think masculinity is about being able to be the bad guy for the right reasons, taking the heat with clarity and conviction. Over the years, various feminists and professors in fever dreams have imagined a world without men, a utopia where lesbians guide the braless female masses in an endless parade of Subarus, a world without war, needless competition, without violence and sexual harassment, free of male energy. Women could finally live in peace. Without the patriarchy, who could stop us? It would be a communal world grounded in cooperation, acceptance, tolerance, and emotional complexity, where every decision is carefully considered and everyone is calm. We all know this is not true, but it would be a life without male chauvinist pigs. But none of this would work. First of all, women are very catty and they would destroy each other behind closed doors. Secondly, it's an insane thought experiment. The human race would vanish without men. Aggression would vanish too. And without that tension, there would be no progress. Masculinity, I love it. It's disruptive. It's loud. It's human. It's the jet fuel of men's impulse to explore the earth and then the ocean and then up into space. This insanity is what keeps us all alive. It's why we have planes and computers and air conditioning, of course. It's these brave men who have fought and died for their countries. No one questions if masculinity is toxic in the aftermath of a natural disaster when men show up to search for bodies in rubble, to rebuild broken communities. We've spent the past few decades asking, what is a woman? But nobody asks, what is a man? That's because, in many ways, everybody already knows the answer, even if liberals and leftists pretend not to. A man, a real man, a good man, is always the same since the time of monkeys. He's simple but ancient. And beyond this, it's hard to describe what it means to be a man, but you understand masculinity when you hear him say, no. We're going to talk about this and so much more tonight. I want to hear all of your thoughts about masculinity. I realize it's a very broad topic, but I really do want to know, what is a man? There's so much competing information, and a lot of this is playing out in our politics right now, this kind of war of the sexes.